The recording opens with a sharp warning over the radio. An Israeli Navy officer declares, "This is the Israeli Navy. You are approaching a blockaded zone. Please change your course." The message is directed at the Global Sumud Flotilla, a convoy of humanitarian vessels attempting to deliver aid to Gaza. Over the crackle of radio static, a crew member of the flotilla responds in defiance. "We carry only food aid, we carry water filters, we carry crutches, we carry baby formula for the people that you've been starving to death." Their words set the tone for what would become a tense and dangerous standoff in international waters. Witnesses say that what followed was not a routine maritime stop, but what they describe as active aggression, which they claim is illegal in international waters. According to one of the flotilla's coordinators, there were between 10 and 12 vessels approaching our flotilla, including one boat moving much faster than the others, probably to conduct the interception. So these are the last minutes to call on governments to demand a safe passage of the flotilla. Soon after, reports came in that the flotilla's communication systems were jammed. Activists described how some of their boats were struck by high-pressure water cannons, while others were rammed by Israeli Navy vessels. The confrontation had been building for hours. Since early Tuesday, more than 40 boats had sailed into what they themselves referred to as a high-risk area of the Mediterranean Sea, the same stretch of water where Israel had stopped previous aid missions to Gaza. Israel has long labelled this region an active combat zone, but the flotilla's participants insist the aggression was targeted at unarmed civilians. Among those detained was Swedish climate activist Greta Thunberg, whose arrest quickly made international headlines. As news of the interception spread, the political fallout was immediate. Thousands of miles away, protests erupted across nearly a dozen cities worldwide. Marchers took to the streets in countries from where several of the boats had set sail, demanding accountability and solidarity with Gaza. In total, more than 500 people participated in these protests, with many vowing to continue their campaign despite the Israeli operation. Some demonstrators said they would refuse to sign Israeli papers, insisting that the flotilla's mission to highlight the humanitarian crisis in Gaza is not yet at an end. The protests reflected a growing sense of outrage among activists who believe the international community has failed to hold Israel accountable.